Don't buy wigs that come off at the wrong time. Morrie's wigs don't come off, even underwater. And remember, Morrie's wigs are tested against hurricane winds. Don't forget about money. You can afford a Morrie wig, price to fit every budget. So call me now.
Welcome, film fanatics, to Unsung Stars of Cinema, the show dedicated to shining a much-deserved spotlight on the talents who, despite their memorable performances, often remain just outside the brightest glow of Hollywood's fame. Today, we're delving into the fascinating life and career of a man who brought a unique blend of sharp business acumen and unassuming, yet utterly captivating, charm to the silver screen, Charles Lewis Lowe, universally known in the industry and by fans as Chuck Lowe. Born on July 21, 1928, in the vibrant heart of New York City, Chuck Lowe's early life was shaped by a distinct family heritage. He was the son of Jewish immigrant parents, with his mother hailing from Russia and his father from Austrian Poland. This diverse background likely instilled in him the resilience and drive characteristic of many New Yorkers. Before the world of acting ever beckoned, Lowe served his country with notable dedication. He was a member of both the Army National Guard and the U.S. Army Reserve, where his commitment and leadership qualities saw him rise through the ranks to attain the impressive stature of a major. This period of his life undoubtedly honed a disciplined approach that would later manifest in his professional endeavors. And what endeavors they were! For the majority of his life, long before the camera found him, Chuck Lowe was a formidable figure in New York's competitive real estate scene. He established himself as a highly successful real estate developer, particularly making his mark in the now trendy Tribeca neighborhood of Lower Manhattan. It was through this primary profession that destiny intervened, setting him on a path towards an unexpected second career. In 1980, a seemingly ordinary business transaction led to an extraordinary meeting. Lowe's path crossed with a then burgeoning actor who was a tenant in one of his buildings, the legendary Robert De Niro. What began as a simple landlord-tenant relationship blossomed into a deep and enduring friendship, one that would surprisingly pave the way for Lowe's entry into the world of cinema. Remarkably, Chuck Lowe didn't make his film debut until the age of 44, a testament to the unexpected turns life can take. And what a debut it was! His very first on-screen appearance was opposite his new friend Robert De Niro, in none other than Martin Scorsese's critically acclaimed 1982 satire, The King of Comedy. Lowe played a modest bit part as a man in a Chinese restaurant, a small but significant stepping stone into the demanding world of Hollywood. This initial foray quickly led to a series of other small yet memorable and supporting roles, frequently in films starring De Niro, showcasing their burgeoning professional connection. Over the next decade and a half, Chuck Lowe would become a recognizable, if often understated, presence in a string of high-profile films. In Sergio Leone's sweeping 1984 epic, Once Upon a Time in America, he portrayed the father of young Deborah Gelly, a poignant, uncredited role. 2 years later, he was Don Cabeza in Roland Joffe's powerful historical drama The Mission. The early 90s saw him appear in multiple features, as Bernie in the 1992 film Mistress and as Freddie DeMario in Night and the City that same year. He even showcased a different facet of his acting range as the dance judge in Barry Levinson's compelling 1996 drama Sleepers. Each role, no matter how brief, benefited from his authentic and grounded presence. However, without question, the role that indelibly etched Chuck Lowe into the minds of movie lovers and garnered him widespread critical acclaim was his portrayal of Morrie Kessler in Martin Scorsese's gritty and iconic 1990 masterpiece, Goodfellas. Morrie was a fictionalized version of Martin Krugman, a real-life individual involved in the notorious Lufthansa heist. Lowe brought a unique blend of irksome charm and almost pitiable desperation to the character, making him instantly memorable. Morrie's famous Morrie's Wig Shop commercial, with his meticulously coiffed hair, became a signature element of the character, injecting a darkly comedic touch into the film's brutal reality. His relentless pestering of Jimmy Conway, played with simmering menace by Robert De Niro, about money owed from the heist, made him an increasing liability to the crew. Morrie's constant complaining and inability to let go of the debt ultimately sealed his grim fate, culminating in his brutal murder at the hands of the volatile Tommy DeVito, portrayed unforgettably by Joe Pesci. Lowe's performance was a masterclass in making a supporting character vital to the narrative's tension and emotional impact, showcasing a range that truly deserved wider recognition. Beyond his prolific film career, Chuck Lowe also made notable forays into television, further demonstrating his versatility. Fans of the acclaimed HBO series The Sopranos will undoubtedly recognize him from a first-season episode titled Denial, Anger, Acceptance, where he delivered a memorable performance as the Hasidic Jew, Shlomo Teitelman. This guest appearance proved he could navigate the complex, nuanced world of television drama as adeptly as the grand narratives of cinema. He also appeared in a 1998 episode of the long-running crime procedural Law and Order as Hiram Jenkins and an episode of 100 Center Street in 2001. His final listed film credit was Bruno in Alan Taylor's 2003 film, Kill the Poor. What's particularly fascinating about Chuck Lowe's career is that his acting was never his sole focus. He maintained his substantial presence in the real estate world throughout his life, continuing to work actively in the field. His deep bond with Robert De Niro wasn't limited to the silver screen. For many years, Lowe served as De Niro's trusted real estate broker, a testament to the profound and multifaceted nature of their friendship and professional trust. This dual career path highlights Lowe's extraordinary ability to excel in completely different, demanding professions. Charles Lewis Lowe passed away peacefully at the age of 89 on September 18, 2017, at a nursing home in Allendale, New Jersey. His remains are interred at Beth David Cemetery in Elmont, New York, leaving behind a legacy that bridges the worlds of business and entertainment. Chuck Lowe may not have achieved the household name status of his more famous co-stars, but his impact on the films and television shows he graced is undeniable. He brought a genuine, often understated, yet powerfully effective presence to every character he inhabited, whether he was a persistent businessman in a mob epic or a patriarch in a period drama. His journey from a military major and a successful real estate developer to an indelible character actor is a remarkable story of seizing unexpected opportunities. Chuck Lowe truly embodies the spirit of an unsung star, whose performances enriched the cinematic landscape and left a lasting impression on those who truly appreciate the art of acting. Thank you for joining us on Unsung Stars of Cinema. Join us next time as we uncover another talent deserving of recognition.